So, been wanting to talk about farming, like I said. But basically, what I used to, what farming is about, yield farming is about, is a process where you stake a particular coin, to either get more of that coin most times, or sometimes you get other coins. You can stake, say you're staking Binance and you're getting, say you're getting like UNFI, you're getting UNFI, you stake Binance, you're getting ARD, all these other coins on Binance chain. So basically, that's what, in a nutshell, that's what all this is farming is about. But Tosin, I want Tosin to handle the class today. So, like for example, now, like some of the coins that I'm mining right now, like this one now, what's the name? ARD protocol. I'm staking BNB, and then I'm earning ARD protocol. Sounds like just okay, right now I'm staking 254 Binance, and I'm so far I think I've earned 54 ARD protocol. Then there's 10 that I'm not claiming. And so that's one. Then there's another one. Then the other one that they just do, the other one they just launched. This one, what's the name again? Sir? UNF. This one. Yeah, UNFI, right?
Yeah.
Taking this one too. I'm taking 250 Binance. I'm earning UNFI. But this one, I don't know why the return on this one is very small. Probably because it's quite valuable. Tosi, how much is this UNFI? How much is it selling for?
Above $3.
It's above $3 right now.
Yeah.
Funny thing is, I don't even always check the price, or maybe until later, or by the time I'm checking. So and what I noticed about this farm yielding thing on Binance is that by the time the thing ended, that anytime the thing ended, the thing will not crash because people want to take profit because it's free coins.
Yeah, that's true.
I noticed that it's free coins. But so Tosin, so
in fact, this UNFI, I was expecting it to have crashed, but I was surprised when it was still staying at.
When they launch into the market, how much was it selling for?
It started at about $3, went up to $8, and came back to
Wow, it went as high as $8.
Yeah, it did.
Truth is, I didn't follow up on it like that. Okay, so Tosin, let me give you the room to. Those are late. That's their cohorty. So let's kick off. So Tosin is going to be the one handling this. I need him to handle it. He has talked about what do they call it? Cake, staking cake. I didn't have time to go through that one too. Oh wow. So hello, Tosin, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, so okay, go ahead.
Okay, so
so you can share your own screen from your end.
Okay, all right. Let's see. Okay, can everyone see my screen?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, good. So I'll be talking about staking, farming using Cake. This is my Trust wallet. So basically, that Cake is a Binance Smart Chain token.
Mm-hmm.
Is everyone getting that?
Yes.
So
yes.
You can see my wallet here at the top. There is Smart Chain. That is also Binance Coin BNB, but it's on the Smart Chain network. If you notice in Binance, there are two types of Binance. There's Binance Chain and there's Binance Smart Chain. So Binance Chain tokens are BEP2. Let me try and see. Okay, for example, this Binance USD is BEP2. You can see BEP2 at the top there.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Then there's another Binance USD that is BEP20. That's on the Binance Smart Chain.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's the difference between. So you have tokens on both. For example, I'm looking at XRP right now. There's XRP on the Binance chain, which is BEP2. There's also XRP on the Binance Smart Chain.
Okay.
I know there's also XRP that is the normal XRP coin that we
Yes.
all know. That is on the XRP's chain on its own. Yeah. So basically, what you do is you buy cake either from Binance itself or you go to your dApp browser in Trust Wallet. And
Okay.
everyone knows that that's your okay. So if you look at new dApps here, you can see PancakeSwap. You will also see Uniswap there. So it's an exchange like Uniswap.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you go to PancakeSwap, this is the exchange. So right here, you can, if you have your BP2 tokens, you can swap them to Cake from here. Let's see, select the currency. Um, a lot of currencies here, but then let's see Cake. Okay. So if I want to swap all of these BNB I have to Cake, 0.89 BNB will give me 85 Cake.
Okay. This cake is on Binance Smart Chain, right? Or
It's on
Binance
Binance
Chain.
Smart Chain. It's on Binance Smart Chain.
Okay.
It's on Binance Smart Chain. Yeah. So you can either buy on Binance itself.
Okay. Then you now transfer it to
And
your.
then you now transfer it to your Trust wallet.
So okay.
Yeah.
So when you now have the cake, what do you do with it? You stake it, right?
You stake it. So you now take it to the pool and stake the cake. So let's just see what cake is doing. So you have cake BUSD, you have cake BNB. So
Okay.
cake BUSD right now is doing 31 cents. It's done about 62 cents before,
Yeah.
And now the thing with Trust Wallet, I think because Trust Wallet is owned by Binance, they have such a collaboration such that they can easily start. In fact, I think they had started staking on PancakeSwap even before I started staking on Binance. Because I had seen hard on PancakeSwap even before it came to Binance. And then this unified protocol also, I think started staking on Binance and on PancakeSwap at the same time. Then on PancakeSwap, you can also stake Trust Wallet tokens. So let me just go back to PancakeSwap. So just a minute.
Okay.
Let's go to that PancakeSwap. Okay. So this is the exchange where you can swap. However, I want, so when I click on that, it will take me to here where you can see you can see various farms, you
Okay.
can stake. What I do, I usually go to the pools. The pools are the easier ones. I've not really done the farming. But if you go to the pool, you can now see your cake pool. You can stake your cake and to earn more cake.
Okay.
For example, when I first started, I think I bought like 800 cake or so. Now something about this was that you can say that they wrote syrup pool. Initially, when they started, this was the way it works. When you stake your cake, you will get an equivalent amount of syrup tokens. There's something they call syrup tokens. You will
Okay.
now take the syrup to the pool, stake the syrup to now get whichever assets is available for staking in the pool. However, they now realize that there was a what do you call it now? A vulnerability in the smart contract. Because they took what do you call it now? Sushi swap contract was what they took and modified. So they realized that some people noticed that there was a kind of glitch such that they could get more syrup than they were supposed to get. For example, let's say you staked 1,000 cake, they're supposed to get 1,000 syrup. That I can now take to go and stake it in the pools to earn the tokens. But some people found a vulnerability whereby they could get more syrup than. So what they now did was they had to take a decision. They now stopped syrup completely. Now it's a worthless token. Although if you still stake your cake in the cake pool, you will still get the equivalent number of syrup, but you find out that that syrup is useless. They had to make that decision. That happened like some 3 weeks ago or thereabout. So basically, what we now have is cake only. So, for example, this cake pool, if I stake cake in this pool, I'll be earning cake. This is unified pool. Don't mind the finish. Oman Shorikori once in a while, you still stake it. So I can stake my cake in this pool. Unified partner. I've earned 1.9 unified now.
Okay. How many cake are you staking before you?
I'm
How many
staking
cake?
1,000. I'm staking 1,020 cake at the moment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 1,020. I've harvested like 1.4 unify like maybe 5 days ago or so. I can't remember right now.
Okay. So it depends. It actually depends on the amount you are staking, right?
Yeah, it depends on the amount you are staking.
Okay, got it.
So there's also Blink Pool. That one is still running. I think it's not connecting to my wallet properly. That's why it's showing that finish for the wallet. Then you have the Trust Wallet token also.
Please
This one
come
is
in.
still running. The hard pool too is still running. Let me try and go back to the wallet. It behaves like that sometimes. So man, be quick on re-wallet and data.
Okay.
Yeah, let me go back here. Okay. So if you want to start staking, the first thing is they will ask you to approve your cake. So when you click on approve cake, it will basically what that does is like you are saying that yes, I'm making my cake available for staking in that pool. So usually for approvals, they charge you like 6 cents or thereabout is what they charge for
Okay.
approval.
Approval.
Yeah. When you've approved your cake, you can now the way the same way Uniswap, you need to
Yes.
approve before you can swap, that kind of thing.
Okay.
That's the way this also works. So when you approve the cake, you can now stake it, and then you can check the details.
Please mute yourself, oh, please. Oh, hey. Please, if you come online, just mute yourself, please. Hello, Tose.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, okay. I can't hear you again.
Okay, yeah, I'm here.
Right.
Okay, so you can see on fire at the bottom is $3.63 now. It has gained 4.54% in I think that should be in 24 hours. Okay, so let's go back here. Okay, so as you're staking, you can harvest at any time if you want to. Usually, when you're harvesting, they charge like 13 cents. I've noticed over time they charge like 13 cents.
Okay, their charges is not on Binance Smart Chain. Their charges is not as high as MetaMask and Uniswap, Nabi.
Yeah, exactly. The charges and then
What did they charge you in? Is in Binance
BNB.
coin?
Yeah, it's in
BNB, right?
Binance coin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Binance coin, the BEP20 protocol Binance coin.
Okay, that means you need to have some in your wallet.
Yes, you need to have some in your wallet. That's why I have that 0.90 BNB on the smart chain in my wallet here. That's the first token there. This one.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay, it has to be in your trust wallet, not in your
yes, in
Binance
my
account.
trust wallet. It's in my trust wallet.
Okay.
It's in my trust wallet. So I can now go to the DApp. Go to the. It still misbehaving small small. Okay, good. So now you can see I have 1020 cake staked here. This is my stake.
Okay.
Yeah,
120,000. I be 1,000.
1020.
1,020.
So
Okay.
you can now see the total number of cake that is being staked in this pool is over 1 million, 1.1 million.
Okay.
Is going This pool will end in 734,000 blocks.
Okay.
Yeah,
So how many blocks is it
and
at
then
right now?
is at is counting down. So he has 734,000 blocks remaining before the pool ends.
Okay.
And then the APY is 313.
313%.
Yes,
That's IO.
yes, that is it. It's here, right here.
Oh. Uh,
You can see, let me see, Trust Wallet token. The TW is 328 API. I'm not sticking anything here at the moment. It still has 1 million, 1.5 million, 1.6 million blocks to go before the end of this particular pool.
okay. For this trust wallet token, what are you staking?
Yeah.
You staking BNB too?
You're sticking cake.
Oh,
This is,
okay.
this is the pancake swap pool. So what you
Okay.
stake is cake.
Okay. Okay. I get
Yeah.
what you're saying.
So this is the hard protocol pool. This one has APY is 326, 326. It has 364,000 blocks to go before the pool.
Please. I'll start.
This one has finished. CTK has finished. I remember I farmed CTK too at that time. Certic
CTK
tokens.
was. Then let me ask you. This
Yep.
on trust wallets, is it the same
Yep.
thing as the amount of on Uniswap on Binance?
Binance pool. Yeah.
Oh no, on Binance itself, on the Binance website,
Yeah.
where you have those Binance pool, where you have these different coins. No, they have
Yeah.
a particular number of days, most times 30 days, that you can farm those
Mhm.
coins.
Yeah.
So does it is it the same thing with the pancake swap?
Pancake. Well, I think Pancake on their own just tells you the amount of blocks. So
Okay.
that block could be for 3 days, it could be for 5 days, it could be for 30 days.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
And
So
when it ends, do they start another one, or that is
when it ends, they could start now. For example, this tweet pool, he ended before. There was now a community. One thing about Trust Wallet is it has a community.
yes.
Yes, and it's good to participate in the community. So there was now a community vote if there should be, okay, the Pancake community push the proposal to the Trust Wallet community, the Trust Wallet developers, that they should make more Trust Wallet tokens available for the Pancake swap community to farm. So
Okay.
people voted, and by the time they voted, it went through. That's why they now made available Trust Wallet tokens for another. It was like about 1.9 million blocks or so. Remember,
Okay.
I was showing you that time where there are 1.1 million blocks left before it
Yes,
ends.
yes.
Yeah. Originally, when they started executing, it was about 1.9 million blocks. So now started counting down like that, so that
Okay.
people in PancakeSwap could earn Trust Wallet tokens, and which they could either sell off or hold or whatever it is you want to do with it.
Okay.
So that's basically, and then once you are done, once you've harvested your asset, for example, now I have some hard tokens here. I can easily just go to the exchange and swap it for either BNB or BUSD or whatever else that I want.
Okay.
Let's Yeah, let's see. Uh, this hard there. The seems it's not communicating with the wallet properly, but normally it should show how much I have here, and then I can select the currency that I want to swap it to, and then it will tell me the amount I'll get, and then I can, right here, it will show swap, and then I can click on swap. I will approve the transaction. And usually when you're swapping, I think they charge recently, how much did they charge? They charge like maybe 10 cents or 13 cents thereabouts.
Okay,
In
when you're swapping
BNB,
from the coin you got
when
during
you're
the stake.
swapping in the exchange, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And then usually you will see your smart contract. When you look at your smart chain BNB token, you look at the transactions there, you will see things like smart contract call, and stuff like that. So if you look for details, okay, you can see network fee, 2 cents.
Okay.
Yeah, network fee, 2 cents. Transaction time was November 21. If I click on more details, it will take me to the Binance Chain Explorer so I can look at the transaction. So let me see which transaction was this one that I did then. Was probably when I began staking cake for, okay. So you said from, okay, tokens transferred for BNB price. Okay, I sent some BUSD out to my socials wallet. Yeah. Okay. Now the mistake where I made, I go send BUSD to my socials wallet, and I think I chose the wrong network. I'm not sure I can get that money back. It was five
How about when
Binance.
you
I'm coming. Let me see some other. Let's see. What's this one? Okay. Okay. This was when I swapped some on5 for BUSD.
okay.
Yeah, this was on November 21. So I swapped 1.47 unified protocol. It was worth 5 BUSD.
Okay. But
Yeah.
what I wanted to ask, I hope they don't put a limit to the amount of the cake you can stake to get a particular coin. Is
No,
there a limit?
no. As far as I know, there's no limit.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can stake as much as you have available, you know. And the beautiful thing is you can even stake cake itself to earn more cake.
Okay.
Like I was saying, initially I bought like 800 cake. Now I have over 1,000 cake. That means I had earned 200 additional cakes, and I started staking, the cake, you know. And the project is looking very good because I think cake had done up to, I'm not sure if it had done up to $1 previously before it came down.
Oh,
Yeah. So it's one of the tokens I'm holding actually. And you know, so that when it eventually goes back up again, and then make some good money. So I think that's basically the much I.
okay.
Yep.
Thank you. So thank you so much. So guys, that's it though. So I'm actually recording it. So I'm just going to upload it and okay, somebody say cake has done over $1 before. So I don't
Yeah,
know
yeah.
if anybody has question for Tosin. So that you can address it. You can just probably raise your hand or drop the question on the on the chat box. And then probably later I'll just want to add one or two things when he's done. When the whole class is done. Somebody wants to ask question. If you have any question you like to ask, so you can just drop about this farming thing. I'll drop the link on the group so that you guys can watch it over and over so that you understand it. But having said that, Let me quickly add. I actually also want to talk about this. What is going on in the market? For people that if you are just starting out trading and probably okay, somebody said Tokwe says, is there any risk involved? Tose, there's a question for you.
Yeah.
There's a question for you.
Is there any risk involved? Well, the risk is if the project is not trustworthy.
There's nothing that doesn't involve any risk now.
Exactly. That's the thing.
There's no like 100%.
I can remember when I first looked at it then, and I was telling boss about it. That's Lola, and I was saying something about where the trustworthy thing, but they have done something at some time that didn't work out fine, which is true.
I'm not even giving me my money till now. Now there's one what's his name? I'll go around and I stake.
Okay. Wow.
It was about $500.
Wow.
So the pool, the staking pool, the guys handling that staking pool, it was a third party.
Yeah.
So they just went off. They just went offline. Till now, they just see people's money and anytime you write, I send them a mail. They'll tell me that is a third party. A third party. It's not. I've not gotten that money out. It's lost.
Yeah.
So there's one that doesn't have a risk.
I'll be there.
So I don't know. So that's why when it comes to all this, especially all this new thing, like staking and what have you, you have to play with what you know you can afford to lose. So that in case anything happen, even in trading, there's money that you can afford to lose. Anything can happen. So that is just there's one that doesn't come with risk. So like what I was trying to address before the question came up is that in this the way the market is right now, you guys will see that everything is green. Everything is green. If your goal is to be on the long term, like I said this morning, ensure the coins you are buying are coins that are very good fundamental, like the one I dropped in the group, the ones that are very good fundamental, so that you want to stay in the market for as long as possible, right? But if your goal, if you are still trying to, you're not playing with too much capital. Let me use that word. You should be taking profit intermittently. For example, what's the name of this coin? Am I sharing my screen? Okay, I'm not sharing my screen. Okay. So for example, if you are playing with a coin like, say, let me check. If you are playing with a coin like can everybody see my screen?
Yeah.
So you are playing with a coin like okay, say like for example, Bitcoin now. Say you have some Bitcoin you are playing with, and then you want to, once Bitcoin gets a particular price, you actually want to take some profit and then wait. Okay, let me show you what Bitcoin has. I've been playing with Bitcoin the last couple of days, and I'll tell you why. On the Bitcoin screen right now. So we are going to be seeing a lot of at these spots, as you can see on my screen. This is a 1 hour chart. So there's a lot of we are going to be seeing a lot of resistance around this area with Bitcoin. Okay, because this space is very close. It's a psychological area, like they used to say in trading. It's very close to the all-time high. This space is very close to the all-time high. The all-time high, let me go to the weekly chart so that you guys can see the all-time high. Okay, the all-time high is around this area, $19,798. This area where my cursor is. So there's a lot of people will be scared because of like me now. Some of my Bitcoins, I've already converted them to dollars, to USDT, and I'm watching. So a lot of people will be really be careful around this axis because price can crash. So if you're holding a coin like this and then you want to do long term, you want to, when it gets to this area like this, you want to be careful. Probably take some profits and put it in the bag, and then you wait. Like, let me give you an example. Like, okay, let's look at Ethereum now. Let's look at Ethereum. Ethereum for me, I've been saying in the group, I actually can hold Ethereum till my goal is before I start taking profit in Ethereum, at least when it hits $1,000, I'll take some profit. Okay. So okay, let's go back to Binance so I can you guys can see it very well. Let me go and look for Ethereum Binance. TH. Okay, I think I'm on Ethereum now. Okay, now as you can see, Ethereum is still very far away from its all-time high of 1,440. Can you guys see my screen?
Yeah.
So you can see that the all-time high of Ethereum is $1,440, right? And it's still around this area. So I'm willing to hold Ethereum till probably when it gets around this area, then I will start taking profit. But my first point of taking profit probably when it gets to $1,000, probably in the next couple of months. I don't know. So when it gets to around that $1,000, I'll sell off. I'll sell some off and take some profit. At least I've been buying Ethereum. The present asset of Ethereum that I've been buying them around like $200, $50, $300. So when it gets to $1,000, I've made like probably, let's say, an average of say $600 or $700 on one Ethereum, which makes a lot of sense. So I can take profit and wait. Now, if he moves further, if he goes further up, the remaining one that is remaining, I'll allow them to run. Now, expect that when it gets to this area, there's going to be some profit taking. Who will take profit and they will jump out because everybody will be scared. They're waiting that what is going to happen around this edges. Okay. So you're waiting out when people are taking profit, when it now comes down, when it crashes, then I can buy again. Now, the reason why even when you are doing long term, why you have to be watching the chart, you have to converse with the chart. That was why in the video course I took my time to teach you to understanding the chart. Is the fact that anytime markets, even though you are holding for a long time, anytime the price gets to psychological areas are areas like resistance, support, also all numbers, like for example 1,500, 15. Those are psychological areas. If you pay attention the last couple of months when Bitcoin was around 10,000, you see that it was around that 10,000 for a while. If you know it was around $10,000 for Bitcoin, yeah. The psychological area was around 10,000. Then when it gets to 15,000, that's another spot. Notice that it was around that area for a while. It will come down to 13,000. It will go up. So the goal is this: when you are watching your trade and it gets to all those psychological area and those resistance, when you take profits, when you take some profits, and then you put that money in the bag, when the market now comes down around that area, you have money to buy again. Now, let's say you're holding Bitcoin or say you're holding Ethereum and Ethereum gets to $1,000 and then you took profits. Probably you sell some, let's say you take 50% profit, turn it to USDT and you're waiting. You understand that people will take profit around that 1,000 area, right? Now, when it comes to say 800, let's say now we trace to around say $800 or $700. Now that means you have more money in your hand to now buy more. So you now want to now use that money to buy at that $700 and then wait again, and then you can now ride it maybe to another 1,500 and then take profit again, and then you are waiting. Okay, so sometimes except you just want to do long term, like for example, the price direction I showed you today was when 2015 price of Ethereum was 0.06. It wasn't even up to 50 cents, you know. And then today, Ethereum is around $500 or $600. So except you want to do long term, and then you don't care what price is doing, and you just want to lock it up and leave it there. That one also work. But medium term, long term, where you're also watching, so that you can maximize that move as it's going up. So you'll be able to mark. That's the way me I trade. So I can mark. I can leave a coin for 6 months, but I'll be watching it. When you get to do psychological, I would say like Bitcoin, I've been selling them. There are some Bitcoin that I've been holding since 2017. Since 2000, I've been holding some Bitcoins since 2017. So when it goes to that 18,000 items, I've been selling them. I've been converting them together because I'm watching. But another thing that will not happen is that sometimes when there's a lot of volume, I think I'll have to teach you guys something volume trading too. Like if you look at these ads where my cursor is, these are volumes. These indicators are showing the volume in the market. For example, today now, I'm on the 1 week chart. Okay, this is a 1 week. So each tick you see like this is 1 week. If I go to the daily chart, so on Bitcoin now, there's a lot of, so on Ethereum now, you see Ethereum is on $600 already. Yeah. So you can see that there's a lot of volume. That means there's a lot of money coming into the market. You see. So now there's a lot of trading volume. So you expect price to be very, very, very to trend in the direction that it's going. Like for example, it's going in the uptrend. So there's a lot of volume happening around there. If you notice on this side, there's no volume. So trading activities will be very, very choppy. But when you have a lot of volume, like you have there, you see that price is to be driving price upwards. So that also trading, when you understand trading volume, it also helps you to know if that market is, it's tired. Like for example, around this area now, where my cursor is, the bull are tired. So the bears, they took over and they came down, the price came down before it started going back up. But on the long run, for Ethereum, and Bitcoin and all those coins are listed today. On the long run, you are still very good when you're buying. But for Bitcoin, if you want to buy Bitcoin for the long term, at this price that Bitcoin is right now, I would just say take it, just be a little bit careful, because I feel around that area we should have a pullback where Bitcoin is right now. Let's go back to Bitcoin chart so that I can explain so that you can see what I'm saying. So where Bitcoin is right now, so it's a very, very, so where Bitcoin is right now is a very this place is a very strong. There's a strong resistance around this area. So you want to be a bit careful. You don't want it. Like, let me tell you a story. The Bitcoins I told you that I've been holding since 2017. Hello guys, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Okay, now that Bitcoin I said I've been holding since 2017, they are actually Bitcoin that I bought around when price was around 19,000, 2017. I was hoping that it's going to break the resistance. So it crashed. So what I did was I just moved, because it was a bit much. I just moved them to my hardware wallet and I left it there. I just forgot it, and I just continue what I'm doing. So imagine 2 years ago. So I left it there. So I was watching. So that's the beauty of buying coins that have very good fundamentals. When you buy a coin that have good fundamentals, even when it crashes on you, you can just take it as, okay, it's going to go back there. You just push it out. Coins like Ethereum, like Bitcoin, like Ripple, like even Binance. Binance 2017 was around $37, and it crashes on a lot of people. If you know what you are doing and then you understand the market, you know that okay, these are coins that have very good fundamentals. So you just let it go and then keep it for the future. Okay. So that is just what I wanted to add. So I don't know if anybody have a question that you want to address. Okay, go ahead.
I learned from a tutorial because I first started with Forex and I noticed how risky Forex was. So I now jumped to Guinea around 2 months ago, but it's a bit complex. So this tutorial actually, I watched it and it said that when Bitcoin crashes, other coins to crash. I just want to stress how true is this because we can, like you said, Ethereum hasn't reached near its all-time high, but
Mhm.
Bitcoin has almost reached its all-time high. And if it crashes, would it affect others? And what do you have to say about that?
Well, when most times during bear season, let me clarify that statement. What I mean by bear season is most times the Bitcoin cycle. Let me quickly explain what the big Bitcoin cycles entail. Since 2009, is that every 4 years we have what we call Bitcoin halving, where there's a the supply of Bitcoin is divided into two, right? Where there's a division into there's a is divided into two. That means the amount of Bitcoin in supply is divided into two, right? So, and during those years, I think I did it. I've done a video like that. Maybe I'll look for it again. I'll drop it on the group. So during those, anytime there's a Bitcoin halving, it happens every 4 years. One happened in 2012, another one happened in 2016, and this is the third one that happens this year. And it always happens around that May June period. So most times when it happens, the Bitcoin price always surge. The one that happens in 2012, the price went from then Bitcoin was around $100. It went from $100 to $1,000. No, Bitcoin was not even up to $1,000 when halving happened, but Bitcoin was around say $10, $15. And then it went from that $10, $15 to $1,000. And then it came down after 2013, thereabout. Then in 2016, another halving happened. So Bitcoin went from around $500 that period to 19,000. Around 19,000. That was in 2000. And that rally ended around in January, February 2018, right? So Bitcoin being the first cryptocurrency, it drives the market. If you listen to that video very well, that I said, because it's the first cryptocurrency, it drives the market, right? So every other cryptos, are like that's why we call them altcoins. They are alternative coins, right? So because the major players always put their money in Bitcoin because they feel it has very good fundamentals. So they don't want to play with other altcoins because in the past coins have come and coins have gone, right? So when it crashes like that, when Bitcoin crashes like that, because of the fear, a lot of people also will be pulling out of all these small coins. Now, having said that, I want you to hold that thought. Now, in the stock exchange also, where you have the big players, especially let's say in New York Stock Exchange, where you have the blue chips, all the big stocks, they call them blue chips, like Microsoft, stock, Amazon, Apple stock, and what have you. When they crash, when all those coins crash, sorry, all those stocks, when they crash, when they crash big, you will notice that investors are scared. And let me tell you what normally happens in every market, is that it's human beings that put money in this market. It's not as if it's not computer that is driving all this volume. If you go to I'm on Bitcoin now. Okay, if you look at this volume today alone, 1.5 billion dollars are exchange hands under Bitcoin USDT. Now these are human beings' money. They are people's money. It's not as if it's computer. So now when it crashes, there's emotion. People don't like to lose money. They will quickly be jumping out. Everybody be jumping out of every other coin. But having said that, this year, let me explain what is happening in the market now. Now, because we are in a bull season and then expectation is very high, and then you have a lot of institutional money coming into this market right now. In the crypto space, there's a lot of institutional money that is coming into the market. We have the grayscale. PayPal is buying Bitcoin massively now. PayPal is buying Bitcoin like mad. We have Cash App, that's Twitter, which is owned by Twitter, and some other big boys are buying a lot of Bitcoins. So they are the one driving the price as it is happening right now. So anything you see Bitcoin doing right now is just a retracement. I believe since you've traded forex, you understand what I'm saying. It's a retracement. They are just profit taking. Price is definitely going to break this resistance. I can show you. Price is going to break this resistance. I can show you. So I haven't said that Bitcoin crashing right now. I don't believe it's going to crash. Let's say crash to 10,000 again. As at today, it won't. Probably in the next couple of months, we'll see it at 25,000, $30,000. So I feel, if I don't know if I answer your question, Alex.
Yeah, you did.
Okay, all right. So I
You know,
think
but you enlightened me very well.
okay.
Yeah.
Somebody say paper is bad. Okay, Tosi. Yeah. Over 70% of mine because yes, yeah, they are. So there's a lot of money that is pumping now. But understand this, like another thing I wanted to that I've been saying that I will say again is that most times when the price of Bitcoin are going up now, at the way it is now, 18,000, 19,000, you will notice that a lot of people that don't understand what Bitcoin is, they will now be interested. They'll be interested. So because they are interested, they'll be asking questions. What is this Bitcoin that everybody is talking about? I don't know if any of your friends will be asking that question. This Bitcoin, what is happening? What is it? Because now they are hearing everywhere. Bitcoin is 20,000, Bitcoin is 25. They don't know what, so they want to know. So most of them, most new people, when they now come into the game and they're not, they probably somebody is now trying to teach them what Bitcoin is. So when they understand it, so they come to the market and they are looking at the market like, this Bitcoin that everybody is shouting. Let me even see if I want to go and buy. So they come to a site or they go anywhere and they look at the price. 18,500. This thing is too much. I can't buy it. So they will now be looking for cheap coins. Now look at what XRP has done. How many people can see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay, you can see. Look at in 7 days, it has done 87%. This is
boy.
crazy. 87%. And when I was in the group, when I was shouting that everybody should buy XRP, like somebody saying me, I always shout, like one guy just pause you this. I say, I'm just, it's you at the pity because I know what I'm saying. Now, this coin was around 20 cents when I was 20 cents. It was even around 13 cents, like 3 months ago when I was telling people to buy. Just 3 months ago, and that's done 50 cents. Now that means that's done. If you enter, let's even say you enter 15 cents, you would have done over 200% of your investment at 15 cents. This is 53 cents. And I can tell you for real that XRP is still going to at least $3 probably in the next couple of months. So it's a coin you want to just buy it and just leave it there for as long as you can. Probably you can now start taking profit when it gets to $1, $2, $3. If you need money, you can sell some off and whatever you want to do with your money. So, but it's a coin that is still going to high as $4, $5 the way it's going. Now, when somebody is looking at this chart, the person wants to buy Bitcoin, but he cannot afford it. So another thing they want to do is he wants to put money here. This one is still very cheap, 50 something cent. And it's even number 3. So it's human psychology. It's even number 3 on the chart. And the volume is high. Okay, let me put $1,000. I can't buy Bitcoin. Bitcoin is so expensive. So, and then they look at chain is at $14. This one is still cheap. So they'll be buying all those small ones. And that's why during this bull run that we are in, you notice that now, and that was what I was trying to explain to Prince Bernard. I don't know if Bernard is in the class. That was when you were talking about people should buy Bitcoin and put the money in smaller coins. I was saying that is a wrong calculation, because if you look at the movement that this month, okay, let's compare XRP and Bitcoin. In the last 7 days, XRP has done 87%, and XRP has not even started. It's still just warming up. Now, Bitcoin has just done 9%. Somebody that bought XRP and enjoyed this 87% will make more money than this guy, right? So the smart thing to do, even if you don't have money to buy Bitcoin, is to go and be buying all these small coins that have very good fundamentals. So when it goes up, you withdraw your money and use it to buy Bitcoin and probably convert it to stable coin if you want to. If that means if you want to accumulate Bitcoin, you can use it to buy Bitcoin. If Bitcoin is still going up, if not, just convert it to stable coin and you'll be waiting for market to crash. So that is, now look at Chainlink. Chainlink has done 16%. So investors will be looking for cheap coins. Look at Cardano. Cardano that we talked about yesterday. Today, look, that's done 8%. In the last 7 days, that's done 43%. That is huge. And Cardano has not even started moving. So that's just keep that at the back of your mind. It's market psychology. It's human beings that are trading it, and emotions are high also when it comes to trading. People are looking for where to make money, and they are looking for an asset that is safe. So that is just my submission. I don't know if anybody. Maybe I'll just take one more last question. Then we'll call it in. Then I'll put this up on YouTube. Then and I'll drop it on the group. Hello. I hope you guys are with me. Hello, Tosin.
Yeah.
Okay, with me. Okay. All right. If anybody
Yes,
have
okay.
If anybody have any question,
Yes, we can hear you.
If you have any question you want me to just throw more light, maybe I'll just take one last question and then call it a day. Okay, I think there's a question. Somebody dropped.
Okay. Hello, sir. As you were explaining crashing, maybe if you stake your BNB before the due date.
What do you say?
I said, is it possible to, let's say, if you stake a coin and you notice that it's going to its all-time high, is it possible to pull it out and sell, then convert it to stable coin before the due date of the coin you stake?
Yes. For BNB, yes. For the Binance chain, you can stake anytime. You can stake today and unstake today. You can stake and get your coin out. You get?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so thank you. Okay, Prince. Malga wants to ask question. I hope I will not fail you. Oh yeah, unmute yourself and ask question. Ilemu asa Ogamisa. You are on, no? Oh yeah. Hello?
Yeah, can you guys?
Yeah, I can hear you. Bernard. Maybe you should write your question out. Maybe you are breaking, we can't hear you very well. Can you write it in the chat box?
The network is bad. I don't know if you guys hear me.
Okay, I can hear you now. We can hear you now.
Okay, so I was kind of experimenting the market. I always do that because at this point now, I'm just everybody should be thinking of how to maximize profit during this during this bull run. So I think the group 20% is more lucrative, put money into this small coin, like you said, small coin with good fundamentals, not just altcoin. So I was kind of experimenting something with one of my accounts. I actually compared all the accounts to ADA. Immediately we finished that today webinar. Can you hear me, Olala?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Hello?
I can hear you. Go ahead.
Hello?
I can hear you, Bernard. Go ahead.
So I converted money to ADA, and I got some huge volume of ADA. Anyway, so and by the time I did a job that product till today, by the time I was kind of converting to Ethereum because I converted from Ethereum to ADA. It was for the like Ethereum anyway. Now, by the time I converted to Ethereum, I was having like 5 extra Ethereum, which is 5, which means the volume I have in ADA has paid off. You understand that? And I was kind of looking at VEX very well today. Very well today. Very well today. So today I was looking, I didn't do it, But eventually, I was just experimenting, like, okay, if I convert this money to VET, would it have yielded more money? And when I did the conversion, it was about 2 million worth VET. That money came up with about 28,000, 30,000 thereabout. And with what VET is doing, if actually done it, I would have had sort of like $1,000 increase within this period. Let's move from 0.0, I think 0.0 to down 0.0150, 158. You understand?
Yeah.
And with that, if I take it back to Ethereum, that would have given like close to 60 Ethereum. So I was like, wow, definitely undervalued coin with good fundamental, like you said. They more they will really go a long way. The like of Ada, like of Vet, like of Stella, the like of Ripple and all that. So for those who don't really have much money, I think they look into most of these coins. Whatever they have, instead of just keeping 2 Ethereum, 3 Ethereum, 4 Ethereum, if they bat it to some of these small coins before they start paying, it will pay off more.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that was what I was trying to explain that day. Thank God you saw it yourself.
Thank you, guy.
Okay, yeah. Thank God that was what I was explaining the other day. Thank God you experimented it yourself. That is the fastest way to actually increase your Bitcoin, the amount of Bitcoin you have. Or if you can't afford, like for example, like I said, if you look at XRP, why Bitcoin has done 9% in the last 7 days, XRP has done 87%. That's huge. That means if you buy, let's say you have $2,000. Let's do some calculation. Let's say you have $2,000 and then in the last 7 days, 87% of $2,000 is that's 87 by 20, because 2,100, that's 20, right? 87 by 20. So that means you made on your $2,000, you have made $1,740 extra. Okay. Now, if you do 9% of 9% of Bitcoin, it won't be up to this, I can assure you. Or am I wrong with my calculation? I'm not sure. I'm not sure to be up to. So normally, so what you do is you want to put out your small money instead of using what Prince is trying to explain. You want to use to go and look for coins, small coins. Please understand, coins that have good fundamentals, like SRP, Chainlink, Bitcoin Cash, and what have you. But their price are still very cheap. Like Cardano now, look at Cardano, price is still very, very cheap. It's at 43%, and it has not started moving because it's going to $1, $2. But it has done $1 before in 2017. So this is a very good coin you want to put money. And so when it moves up, when it does say 1,000%, by the time you are converting your funds, you will have more money. You would have made more money because whatever way you look at it, I don't think Bitcoin can do another 1,000% in this bull run. I don't think so. I don't think Bitcoin can do 1,000% again. It was 2,000%. But you see all these small coins like Ripple, they can still do 2,000%. They can do 3,000%. This Polkadot too. All these cheap coins. Like Ben was talking about. Look at Stella. Stella is also a very good comfort. I think I quoted Stella too today. Ben was talking about in the last 7 days, Stella has done 42%. So Ben was talking about VeChain, VET. VeChain is also a very good coin. It has a very good use case. So look at Neo. Neo has done 18%. So you want to buy all these small coins and hold them. Good coins, so please, I'm emphasizing coins with good fundamentals. You want to buy them, and then you do your conversion, when price has gone up. You don't want to go and put your money in Bitcoin if you don't have, if you are not a whale, like they used to say. So okay, and let's say this bull run, is it going to end by the end of 2021? Well, normally the bull run always after halving, we always are like 1.5 year windows, like in 2000 but within those periods, you see that price will come down. Not that price will not come down, price will come down. price, it will be doing up and down. But on the long run, the price will always go back up. Like in 2016, and the halving happened around that May or June. I can't remember the month again. But Bitcoin did not get to the all-time high until January 2018. So we had a space of about 1.5 years thereabout. They also, all the same thing with Ethereum. In 2012, same thing happened too. So if it follows that pattern, at least the projection is that by 2022, say January or February 2022, we should come to an end of this, So thank you very much, everybody. So let me end the class here. Okay, I think somebody have a question. We that don't have good, can we just sell our BTC? Well, we just like we have been saying, if you do your own calculation and look at it, if you don't have big funds, just don't let Bitcoin hold down your money. Is it the same thing? If you put your money in XRP, look at XRP now, it's 7% in 7 days. This is mad. My friend Alex, he works in the bank. I always say, if you don't work in the bank, Gerard too. Gerard is not in the class today. Gerard has worked in the bank for many years before he retired, before he left the banking industry. They understand percentage. Today, Alex started me up and said, he bought ADA yesterday. He said the profit he has made is what he would have made in a year. You understand? So 87% in 7 days is not small, Some big funds investment in America, they don't make this in 10 years. I'm telling you. I mean, I've seen big companies, big fund managers here in America and they'll be telling you that in 5 years we have done 35%, and they'll be happy. Stock, and they trade stock, they buy bonds, they do all sort of. But when they do that kind of returns in 3 years, 4 years, they'll be happy. And that's why big money is still going to come into this market, because a lot of Wall Street guys are looking at how can a coin do it? How can an asset do 87% in 7 days? I mean, this is what they will do in 10 years, and they will be proud of it, and they will get award. I mean, they will give them award that this is a very good company. If you can pull this off in Wall Street in 5-10 years, it's huge. That means your portfolio, that means your investors, they are getting good returns. If you can say, okay, in 5 years, our portfolio has done 87%, people will rush down to your office and they will invest more. And this is what this guy has done in 7 days, and has not even started moving. So that is the beauty of cryptocurrency. And like I always say, please take advantage of this time, this bull run that we are in. Don't sleep on it. And like I always say jokingly, you don't need TV if you are not making money. This period, you can sell your TV. Your wife, you understand. Your children, they will understand. Forget that. By the time you make enough money, and now you just said them, where do you guys want TV? Do you want it in the toilet? Let's put one in the bedroom. You will even put one in the kitchen. You will go and put one at the gate. Say you will even put one outside for your neighbors to be watching. But right now, with your one TV, and then you are broke. Come on, do something. You know that what you want to do, you want to make sacrifice for another 1 year, 2 years. 87% in 7 days is huge. It's huge. Look at the numbers. After this class, go and look at the numbers. Look at Ethereum, 29% in 7 days. That is a huge number. Look at Chain, 16%, 12%. And these coins have not started moving. They have not. Look at Cardano, 43% in 7 days. And it's not even near 50% of its all-time high yet. Look at Binance, 7%. Look at 26%. Now, if you don't have big money, just look for one coin. If it's Cardano, it's still cheap. Put it there. Be looking at it. If you can't, because you can't buy all the coins. And then probably I'll also hold another class after today, probably during the weekend when I'm free. I'll teach you how to if you don't have too much money, how not to overstretch your funds, how to look at a particular asset and stay with that asset. and just put your money and just close your eyes and stay with that one. Because if you don't have too many funds, if you are spreading your money around, you will not make too much money. So to answer that question that somebody asked, if you don't have much money, don't have business with Bitcoin. Bitcoin is too expensive. Don't put your money there. Look for cheap coins. Look at this guy. This guy has done, like I said, 87% in 7 days. And Bitcoin is still on 9%. So it doesn't make sense. So let's call it a day. So I'll upload the video and then I'll drop it on the group. You can watch it over and over. You can download the video from YouTube if you don't have data. Just download Touch web browser. It's what I used to do sometimes. I used to download videos from YouTube and download it on your laptop, so you can watch it over and over as many times so that you can understand what you have been discussing. So everybody, thank you for coming.
Thanks, boss.
Yeah. Good night.
Yeah, good night.